guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here to begin the review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 110. So the fight continues, basically, and Mr. K, as I call him, he says something very interesting and got me thinking during the chapter, like, basically when he goes Nagamo, he's like, when I asked you guys earlier who's the toughest, obviously they both agreed to Sakamoto, you lied to me in it. So I feel like that was the author's way, or rather the mangaka's way, of letting us know that at this present moment in time, it is not Nagamo who is, it is not Sakamoto who is the strongest out of the trio. And so that leaves one of two things. Who is the strongest? Akira, I know that's not her real name. I just her, was it Niece's name, or Nagamo. So I'm in the process of thinking that maybe when it comes to toughest, physically, it is Nagamo. But like I said previously, Nagamo's on this lazy tip. He doesn't want to do too much work when not needed, as shown as when he was lying down having a sleep, having a strategizing moment, and then later on when he's like just watching the fight go on, kind of thing. So I think he is the toughest, but he's also the laziest. But when it comes to the most skilled, I'm gonna have to give it to Akira. Now, simply because of her vision ability, I think that makes her overall the most skilled there. But like I said, yeah, the fight continues on. It is interesting to see. We see Mr. K kick it up a gear, going faster and faster. I said last week, the shoes shouldn't make the man, and I'm still for that. But I feel like, how fast can shoes make you go, kind of thing. So I'm kind of thinking, kind of hoping rather, that it's a mixture of the two. His own personal speed plus the shoes to boot. I'm probably wrong, but I just want some justification and some redemption for Mr. K. But speaking of redemption, after an exciting, typical chapter of Sakamoto Days, the fights was going how I usually expect a fight from the series to go, only to have it end very climatic. There was that whole bit where you have Yuzuki pops into the phrase like there's ways to do speed opponents. I thought something was major was gonna happen there. Turns out it was just there to spook Mr. K a little bit. Oh, my back kind of thing. And then after that, while he's yapping, while he's talking away, Sakamoto was able to wrap him up and deal him a final blow. Now he's not KO. He's not KO. He probably could still fight on, but what he says after that, while he's on the floor, indicates that the fight is over. So it was an anticlimactic finish, and it was anticlimactic in Yuzuki's, if that's his name, involvement in the fight. Like I said, Mr. K is not knocked out yet. He could probably still get up and something can still happen. But for now, I feel like it wasn't. So far, the fight has been anticlimactic, and because of the hype of the teachers, basically all the hype behind this fight so far, no one's been able to beat this guy, yada 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 yada. And to me, it didn't seem like the effort was put in. Like, the trio, the big three, should have struggled more with this fight than was shown. And like I said, the fight might not be over, but that's how I feel for right now. So I'm going to leave it like that. And as for those reasons, I'm going to give it a 2-star rating for 3 minutes. But because I started off, I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the read. I was like, yeah, let's go. Because of the ending, I'm going to drop it down to a 2-star and leave it at that. Before I look off this review, just to save me from doing a separate video on it, I am going to talk about what we see at the very beginning of this chapter, and that is, so all series, I guess, do this at some point, where they have a popularity poll for their characters, and Sakamoto Days has done one. So in this chapter, second page, they show us the top 10 characters for this series as of right now. And now, the only reason why I'm including this in my video is because who stands at number 1 right now? And because of who stands at number 1 right now. And now, I'm not the biggest fan of this character. this certain character individual would not be even in my top 10, I don't think. But in the national, yeah, I'm guessing this is the national poll for Japan, he is currently standing at number 1. And now, if you're a fan of this character as well, please let me know what he does that does it for you, because I want to know. I want to know. Standing at first place is Shin Asakura at 12,738 votes. And who's number 2? Number two is Nagamo at 10,800 votes. So basically, Shin's winning by a clear 2,000. Get out of here. I just don't buy that. I just don't believe that at all. And looking at the rest, the 10, I'm not too surprised where people have placed. We have Akira in this top 10. She placed at number 7. I'm not against it. I like the character. The one, I guess, that surprised me the most is to find out that Takamura, my favourite old man, swordsman, he placed in at number 8. Well done. And Sakamoto, main character of the series, he placed it at number 5. I'm not against that as well, because it's not always, in fact, probably hardly ever, that the main character of the series is the number 1 character, number 1 most liked character in the series. But for your series, if you're not placing in the top 10, how dare you not? So number 5, I think that's a respectable number to be when you're the main character of your series. Not against it. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about the rest. If you are interested in my personal top 10, let me know in the comment section and I will work on that video. And if you have your top 10 of your own and you want to share it, please let me know. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.